Every day I say, today is another day in which to excel.
This year's recipient of the ITA Tunneling and Underground Space Lifetime Achievement Award is Harvey Parker. Born in Panama, Harvey spent his formative years of education in the United States.
Got a degree every decade. So I graduated from Auburn in '57. I graduated from Harvard University in 1967, and I graduated from the University of Illinois in 1976. I was in the Navy. I started a geotechnical career in 1961. The major project that I worked on was the Bay Area Rapid Transit System, so-called BART. We developed many innovations in investigation systems, borings, and in situ testing. While at the University of Illinois, we were the first to really study and pioneer the development of steel fiber shotcrete. It was in the early 1970s. Went to work with Parson Sprinkeroff, had the best attitude toward innovations and pushing the state-of-the-art forward. One of the most innovative of those was the conversion of existing salt dome caverns into storage reservoirs for crude oil, large enough to hold the Empire State Building. When I first started with Shannon and Wilson, the geotechnical engineers for the design and construction inspection of the Mount Baker Ridge Tunnel. It is still the largest diameter tunnel in soil in the world. Military projects that I worked on were quite advanced. It was to develop a concept, creating and maintaining a base about 1.5 kilometers deep, could not be affected by incoming nuclear blasts. I left Shannon and Wilson in 1998 and formed my own company, Harvey Parker and Associates. Being on your own is vastly different than having a team of people working with you and helping you develop things, especially on mega projects. When I first started with the International Tunneling Association in 1989, I was asked to go to the United Nations and promote tunneling. I found it necessary to change the name to the International Tunneling and Underground Space Association, and that's to highlight the importance of underground toward all of sustainable development. There are millions of people moving to the city centers now. We put utilities underground because that saves the surface for more noble purposes. In the early 2000s, I spent about a decade working on a blue ribbon panel for the Department of Environmental Protection of New York City. They were at the time working on what they called Water Tunnel 3. It's their third thrust to bring fresh water into downtown New York City. I was a member of a special panel for the Alaskan Way Tunnel Replacement Project. There's a pressurized envelope around the entire tunnel. That allowed them to run under downtown Seattle, under high-rise buildings with only millimeters of settlement. One of the most complex and most challenging projects that I've been working on is the Los Angeles subway transit system, a project that have to drive tunnels through soil that has methane, which is explosive, hydrogen sulfide, which is deadly, and tar, because of the tar sands down there. It's in a seismic environment, and these are all environmental issues that have to be resolved, bringing new technology to tunneling. We are actually in a race to build this heavy rail system before the startup of the 2028 Olympics. My career takes a good bit of time. It is a sacrifice to my family, but I try to involve them as much as I can. So Karen goes with me, my wife, all of the ITA meetings since 1989, all over the world. And that's where I get another hobby of mine, photography. On all ITA meetings, I was the guy dragging behind because I'm the one taking all of the pictures. The definition of my career has been the implementation of new ideas pushing the state of the art so that new technology could be used on future projects to the benefit of all mankind.